Okay, so I nearly lost my license this afternoon driving back home. It is the 9th of January today. I had an amazing day spent with a friend of mine. Really had a lot of fun. And I decided to crash at my cousin's house yesterday and get an MOT done today for my car. Then I go to my brother because it's his birthday today. So if you want to go happy birthday him, visit, dude in the comments down below. I'm driving back home. I don't know. It's about, goddamn, 5:30, 5:40. It's getting a little bit dark. Now, here's the thing. I'm driving on an 80 road, right? An 80 road. Bear in mind, an 80 road, right? And this guy in his like minivan or whatever, he's overtaking a truck, a lorry, right? And I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna overtake this guy. He's pissing me off. He keeps on driving on the left, but he's not really like properly overtaking him. So I gun it. Whilst gunning it, I look ahead of me, and I'm like, shit. Fuck. I see a cop. Sitting in the, like, it's weird. You had a road here that I was driving on, and then you had the other side. But then in the middle, it's like grass and then pavement. He's standing there, fucking lasering people. So I look in my rear mirror, and I see him. I'm like, oh no. Uh-oh. So here's the thing. I'm thinking, oh shit. Have I just lost my license? Because I wasn't even paying attention how fast I was going over the speed limit. So I already knew when he was behind me. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm getting pulled over. So I pull up in the parking lot. He had this stop sign, So I was like, all right, there's no going away now because he's got all my information, via my license plate. What am I gonna do? Drive away? Make it worse? Pull up in the parking lot. I'm like pissing my pants because at this moment I don't know if I fucked up in a way of have I lost my license. But I don't ask. I pull my window down. It's a good day. It's a good day. Could I see your license? I said, yeah, of course. I grab my license. Do you want to see ownership as well? I said, no, I just want to see the license. Okay, cool. And I immediately told him, I said, listen, I completely understand why you've pulled me over. How come? I was speeding. Yes, you were. And I asked him, how fast was I going? 44 over, after correction, 40. So I'm like, okay. At least I've got my license still. Very fortunate. But then here's the thing, and this is why I'm pissing my pants at this moment. I completely acknowledged that I was at fault, right? I was very honest and upfront. I said, listen, I don't see the point in lying. He said at the end, if you don't agree, you can appeal and take it to court and have a lawyer. I said, nah, I'm not doing that. It's a waste of time and money because I literally just admitted that I was at fault. So what's the point? Fucking any lawyer would say, if you've admitted, there's no point in appealing it pretty much 9 out of 10 times. But then here's the thing that I was thinking, right? I asked him, like, may I see your laser, if that's all right? Yeah, of course. Come check out. I said, okay, that's all I wanted to know, just to make sure that, He said, no, I completely understand. You're allowed to know that. I said, okay, cool. He said, whatever you do, don't speed again. Drive safe home. I said, yeah, of course. So I'm texting my friends. I'm like, uh-oh. My cousin, my brother, my friends. And I said, oh, man, I just got pulled over for speeding. He said, what? So what do you mean? Yeah, bro, I nearly lost my license. You fucking idiot. You lucky. So here's the issue. This is why I'm peeing my pants a little bit, tiny bit right now. We work with a point system in the Netherlands. When you're a beginner, you have 2 points max. 2 points. You may think, oh, that's quite a lot. You have one chance. If the officer from UCC, which I don't know what it's called in English, right? If he or she decides, you know what, he's a beginner. He's only had his license for this amount of time. It's his first time getting pulled over. But it's 40 kilometers above the allowed speed limit, which is quite heavy. 120 where you're supposed to drive 80 when I was overtaking the car, right? If he or she decides, you know what? We're going to deduct a point of his license. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to tell you this. If he or she decides to do that, and I, within 5 years' time, get pulled over for like the same traffic violation, I am completely fucked. I lose my license on the spot. But how can they tell? How can they know? They've got you in the goddamn registration system. Yes, they've got you in a system. But here's the thing. If they decide not to do that, which I'm praying to God they don't, when I get that letter in, I have got no clue. I do not know. I really don't know. And that's what I'm clicking my butt, bro. Like, I don't know when it's going to come in. Could take days, could take weeks. Whatever happens in the meantime, I gotta make sure that I don't let this happen again. Because then it's registered again, and then I've completely lost it. But here's the thing: I can either lose a point and have one chance left, or actually have no chance because the next time it's gone, or they give me a fine. And I'm honestly actually hoping for a fine, because that point is so cruel, man. Anything within 5 years, bro. If I drive through red and the cop sees it and he pulls me over, ha! He pulls up the thing in the system. You've been put over before. You got a point deduction. I'm sorry to say, but you've lost your license. That's how cruel it is, man. But then again, it's my own fault. I gotta acknowledge and act up that it was my own fault. Could I have avoided this? Fucking yes. Yes. Definitely. I could have avoided this. And I should have avoided it. And I feel absolutely stupid and embarrassed that I have to sit here and make this video. And you notice the thing with videos that aren't meant to happen? That it's a pattern with me, bro. You like, man, goddamn it, man. I'm laughing now, but bro, I'm a bit stressed right now because I don't know what the outcome is gonna be. It's gonna either be I get a point deduction, but if the person, gives me a chance, or just give me a massive fine for a couple $100, then bro, do that, please. If you're watching this, sir or ma'am, please just give me a fine. I can't afford the deduction, bro. Like, no. But that pretty much. How great. Had an amazing day and a half. Really had a lot of fun. And then I did it to myself. I mean, I could only be mad. I'm not even mad. Yeah, I'm mad at myself because it's so stupid, bro. Like, damn. That's not the way you want to get that's not the way you want to do it. But anyways, that was the video. Have you ever been pulled over by the cops? Have you ever lost your license? Matter of fact, I'll tell you an interesting fact. We had a guy in our neighborhood, right? We used to call them talkies because they were weird people. Anyways, right? The story was, we always wondered, why the fuck is this guy always on his goddamn bicycle every single fucking day, bro? Monday to Fridays. Every time he's on his bicycle, you never see the dude in the car. Story went around in the neighborhood that apparently he had driven drunk twice and actually lost his license twice. And because of the second time he got pulled over whilst being drunk, he's completely lost his rights to having a license. It's not been provoked, it's been taken away from him for the rest of his life. So he can only be a passenger. He can never be able to drive any form of vehicle. Now, I do not know if it's the same with a bike. It's different license. But I do know that he's never allowed to drive a vehicle. I always wondered, like, why is this guy always on his bicycle? It snows on his bicycle. It rains, it's on his bicycle. It storms. Why not just use a car? And then I thought, oh, that's the reason why. Don't be like that guy. No, but seriously, drunk driving is like a complete different thing. Like speeding as well. Like, yeah, obviously you got to be a law-abiding citizen at all costs, at all time. But sometimes, and I'll be honest, it's really, I guess, exciting to go above a certain speed limit. I mean, I feel like we've all kind of done it. If you do it, just make sure that you know that the road where you're doing it at has no cameras and no coppers. That's the biggest thing. I'm not saying I've ever done it. No comment on that. I'm just saying if you do that, just make sure you don't get caught. But anyways, I'm pissed off at myself. I'll check out later, man. Just posted it. I'm about to post the ASMR and a mukbang tomorrow. Ciao.